Hi everybody, it's me Dr. Suresh Kumar, your biology expert. As we discussed previously, the continuation part is going ahead. Now, today I would like to talk about the continuation part, 12th part. In that, we need to discuss about female reproductive system, female reproductive part. The female reproductive part in the flower is nothing but gynoecium. Here, what are the parts of the gynoecium? And gynoecium is composed by what kind of units? And what is the major role of gynoecium? We need to discuss now. Before going to talk all these things, we need to go little bit experimental way. As all of you know that it is hibiscus. Here the green color one is nothing but calyx. You remove the calyx. Then afterwards the colorful parts of the flower is nothing but it is totally covered as petals. Individual part is nothing but a petal. It is collectively called as corolla, right? If you remove these all petals, then we can see this kind of structure. Here you can see this. I will explain to you in the diagrammatic representation on the board also. Now here if you see that this is a stalk and above one is this is the thalamus. Thalamus swollen part is there. This is nothing but ovary and it is nothing but style. This is a stigma. On this stigma there are different kinds of yellowish color structures are there. Nothing but it is pollen grains or anther, right? So now we need to talk about different kinds of the gynoecium parts and its internal structure we need to study. Now here like this, so many other things also there. Now what we need to understand first of all, what is gynoecium, what are the structural and functional units of the gynoecium. Now if you want to see the gynoecium structure, you need to take one curve slit and one blade. And afterwards here inside this swollen or bulged part is there, no? That we need to take the small transverse section. If you take the very thin transverse section like this and keep on the one drop of water on the slide and transfer this slice section onto the drop of water, and if you see this under section microscope, you can see the small open part. It is inside is nothing but a locule. So like this we can study how many locules are present in the ovary also. This is an experiment, even for the board examinations it is there. And here we need to come to know that here inside how many locules are present, that is nothing but single means monocarpellary, monoloculate, and if it is more than one locule means that is a multiloculate. Now the ovules are attached to the central part of the one fleshy structure is nothing but placenta. Then all those things we will discuss now in the competitive examination. Then here majorly one more point I would like to talk to you. After the fertilization, that means what is the fertilization means? The transformation, pollination afterwards fertilization, then for fertilization afterwards this ovary converts into the fruit, and in the ovary whatever the ovules are there, no, inside it is developing into the seed. So we will discuss this post fertilization events. Okay, thank you. Different kinds of flowers are there. All these are not look like same in the corolla. Okay. So inside we are discussing different kinds of parts exclusively. That is nothing but here gynoecium we need to come. Now come to the point. See, sexual reproduction in flowering plants. Sexual reproduction in flowering plants. It is the part 12. And here subtopic is as per NCERT, the pistil, the megasporangium, it is otherwise called as ovule, and embryocyte. Now, what do you mean by gynoecium? Directly you can say that the gynoecium represents female reproductive organ in a flower. It is very important. The male reproductive organ in a flower is nothing but androecium. Here also female reproductive organ is nothing but gynoecium. Now, the gynoecium is composed by structural and functional units known as pistil or carpel. Either pistil or carpel, both are same. Now here if you see that this is a hibiscus. In this hibiscus, here it is a ovary, it is style, here it is a stigma. Stigma multiple are there. So here this is directly they are asking the question, what is this means? It is a hibiscus gynoecium. Now inside, individual parts are present. Here it is fused, but individually if you see that this is nothing but the structural and functional unit of gynoecium is nothing but carpel or pistil. The structure of course will talk. Now, each gynoecium consists either one carpels or pistils or more than one carpel or pistils. Carpel or pistil. So, here the gynoecium consists of one carpel means then it is called as monocarpellary. Is monocarpellary gynoecium. And if it is more than one, then it is called as multicarpellary gynoecium. Very important. Now here, if it is a multicarpellary, here the carpels either fused or separated. Here, based on the fusing or separation, the multicarpellary gynoecia are classified into two types. What are those? Is syncarpous. Syncarpous. It means these carpels or pistils are fused. If the carpels or pistils of the gynoecium of multicarpellary gynoecium is fused, then it is called as syncarpous. Best example for this, Papaver somnifera. This is like this. So directly we'll ask the question, what is this? It is a syncarpous gynoecium of Papaver somnifera. Next, the second one is apocarpous. Apo means separate. Here, individual one is saying, no, this is nothing but one pistil or carpel. These are not fused. Multiple carpels are present because of we are studying the multicarpellary gynoecium. In this, these all are separated. Hence, it is called as multicarpellary and not fused, that is separated. Hence, it is called as apocarpous. Example is Michaelia. Then here it is a diagram of Michaelia. So individual part is nothing but pistil or carpel. Now here there are many neat questions are there. Directly will ask you identify the following is a syncarpus gynoecium. Only one is mentioned in our second year syllabus, that is nothing but papaver. Then afterwards he will give you this question, this diagram, and I will ask you what is this means. We can say the syncarpus gynoecium of papaver only. Now here also directly will ask you identify the following is the apocarpus gynoecium. Then here mycelia. Apo means separate. Then this diagram will be given. What is this? Identify the following four options means. This is nothing but apocarpus, that means multicarpellary separated. Example is mycelia. Now, I told you previously the gynoecium is composed by the structural and functional units, nothing but a pistil or carpel. Now the structure of the pistil or carpel, if you see, each and every pistil and carpel, it is composed by the three parts. Three parts. If you see that this is a pistil or carpel diagram. In this majorly what is this? The tip part. Terminal part is nothing but top part is nothing but stigma. Then lower bulged part is nothing but ovary. These two are connected by the one of the elongated slender part is nothing but style. Top to bottom, if you see the numbering, that is 1, 2 and 3. These three collectively called as carpel. Now here what are their functions? We will come tomorrow. Now here the structure of the pistil or carpel, it is composed by the three parts, that is the stigma, style and ovary. Here what is the function of the stigma? Very important competitive question. It acts as, stigma acts as landing platform of pollen grains. As you know that pollen, this is the anther, this is the anther. Here during the maturity, then it is dehiscence, anther dehiscence is happening. Then here these are the pollen grains. The pollen grains are transferring from the anther to stigma. This is nothing but pollination. So the pollen grains are landing onto the stigma part of the carpel or pistil. So we can say that which is acting as landing platform for the pollen grains during the pollination means stigma. So that is what I mentioned. Next, style. What is the style means? Just only the name we need to mention. Is a style. The word is it is elongated part from here to here. It is elongated part. And slender, thin, slender part present. Where it is a stigma. Stigma down it is present. Stigma down it is present. Hence it is called as beneath the stigma. Or else immediately above the ovary also we can say that. Next, last one is, if you see that this is not that much bulge, this is a lean and slender, but it is bulge. So here the third part is nothing but it is the basal part, first part, and bulged part is nothing but ovary. We can say this ovary is nothing but it is a basal bulged part. Here what it is consisting, if you see that, if you cut the ovary like this, here horizontally the diagram, you see the diagram in this direction, it looks like this on this slide. Then here this is the ovarian wall. Then afterwards here inside white color is there, no, that is nothing but locule. Locule is otherwise called as ovarian cavity. Ovarian cavity. Then inside the yellow color is there, no, these are nothing but ovules. Ovules are attached to the one fleshy substance, elongated substance. Is nothing but placenta. It is nothing but placenta. In this direction. If you see in this direction, then here it is nothing but thalamus. Above the thalamus, ovary bulging part. Inside the cavity is there. That cavity is nothing but a locule or ovarian. In the middle of the cavity there is a fleshy substance. Tissue is present, is nothing but a placenta. For placenta, the yellow color Ovules are attached. Then based on the attachment of the ovules, it may be the placenta, it is the marginal, whatever it is. In the first year we came to know that is the different kinds of placentations. Okay, what is placentation is the process of the nature of attachment of ovule on the placenta is nothing but placentation. Okay. So here everyone should come to know that it's a very small synopsis and try to come to know that the important competitive examinations in this one. First, here gynoecium. What is gynoecium? Female reproductive part. What are the structural and functional units of the gynoecium? Is that the pistil and carpel. Pistil, if the flower or gynoecium is having the one pistil or more than one pistil, based on that, the pistil, this gynoecium are separated in the two parts. That is nothing but single